Sweet. Hopefully sound is all good to go. I got sound. Might have to adjust it a little bit. Ooh, all kinds of things are going to fire up. Got to go around, turn them off. All right, going around turning the sounds off. I have to do this every time. I don't know why. They just don't like to remember. 2029. All right, someone else is still running. Who's running? Okay, all right, we're good. And I think we are. Yep, there we go. Looks like we're good to go. Hey, Noah, what's going on there, buddy? Thanks for joining again, man. All right, there we go. Yeah, I just got back home not too long ago. My daughter's not feeling too well, so I left my girlfriend's place, came back home. She was having a sleepover at her friend's down here, and I got a message, and then she came back home, and then got my mom to check her temperature. It was 39.6 degrees Fahrenheit. No, sorry, not Fahrenheit, Celsius. And got some medicine into her a couple hours ago, and the fever's down to 37.6 degrees Celsius. So that is better. Still a fever, but better. Oh, thanks, Noah. Yeah, it does really suck. The temperature was so high earlier. So if my conversion is correct, 39.6 Celsius, that's about 100 Fahrenheit or a little above. It's pretty hot. But we got it down to 37.6, so that's improving. Yeah, I didn't know if I was going to be able to stream, but I asked Lily. I was like, "Do you want me to, you want me to lay down with you or whatnot?" And she said, she said I can go stream, and well, her room's right beside mine, so I'm not very far. Is the mic working okay, Noah? I don't know if I have to adjust anything, or all I see is the little green dots going. Oh, I can always tell. I can always jump on YouTube from my phone too. Okay, I'm good. Awesome. Awesome. Perfect. All right, Jem. No, that's awesome. That's awesome. Good to hear. Yeah, my original plan was I was going to run the Atlantic coastline there at my girlfriend's tonight. Eugene was asking about it last night, but I wasn't able to. I left in a pretty quick hurry. I didn't have time to bring the Atlantic coastline here with me. But there will be other nights for the Atlantic coastline. And I got if you guys can see, I got my docking station for the Ally X, which gives me a lot more plugs in the back. And surprisingly, it's made of steel. I thought it was going to be all plastic. So this gives me a lot more hookups. The only disadvantage with this, it doesn't pick up like a Wi-Fi really well. So I have to use my phone as a Wi-Fi booster for now. But it works all right. Oh yes, definitely. Like anybody that hasn't, but I'm pretty sure you guys are all are. But yeah, definitely like and subscribe. It helps our small community, and definitely don't forget to like and subscribe. The oh, sorry, had a yawn. To Clinton, he's starting the live stream just about every day too. He was going for over 6 hours today. He's a champ. And I do my best to subscribe to everyone. It gets I'm subscribed to like so much it's hard to keep track of. And I still haven't learned how to use OBS Studio yet. I haven't had any time to look at it, so I'm still stuck to one camera, even though I got two. Man, that blue goose is amazing. Yeah, pretty much. I'm kind of sad I didn't win the bid for the blue goose Riverossi passenger contest set. It had them all. I lost by 50 cents, bro. 50 cents. I waited to the last 5 seconds like I always did, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm sure I got this. I got this." And no, someone literally 50 cents more. Yeah, the problem is I didn't see YouTube giving me an option for multiple cams. Uh, the device recognizes them, but YouTube didn't. But we'll roll with one tonight. You know what I am realizing though? The deck is kind of in the way. I'm gonna bring it down. There we go. There, that's better. Just noticing that's like the wire. I'll see if I can bring it down a little more. If you guys don't find it annoying, it's all good. Yeah, I can bring it down a tad more. We'll see. Without stressing any of the wires. No, that wire is pretty stiff. Okay, I appreciate it, Brian. That is awesome. And it's easy for me to check out too because I can just jump on the phone. That's what's convenient about having the Ally X working decent now. So I can just like because when I try anytime when I was using the phone for streaming, every time I would minimize YouTube, it would disconnect. So anytime I wanted to check something, it was disconnecting. I was like, oh, this is a pain in the butt. And my metal wheels did come, so I've been slowly converting anything with plastic wheels over the metal. I will shortly. I am gonna bounce out just to make myself some KD, but it won't take very long. Gotta love the KD. Oh, I better let David Smith know that I'm on. Ugh, I cannot spell popsicle. There, spell correct. I keep on wanting to put a Y in it. Actually, I still think I spelt it wrong. Man, epic fail. I don't know. I don't know. I want to turn a little bit of music on, but I'm scared I'll get a YouTube strike. Like my daughter's YouTube channel, I'm still trying to figure out what she did. I mean, I think we know what she did, but she got so many strikes that she's not allowed to live stream at the moment, and I can't find out for how long. But we went and deleted everything with a copyright strike, and I was like explaining to her, I was like, if you so much as have music in the background, they may or may not catch it. You can get a copyright strike. If you put someone else's video into your content without proper permission, that can be a strike. You know what? I haven't even looked at all the things you can get strikes for. The list is probably huge. She can upload a regular video, but no live. The ban hammer came down on her. So I might have to email YouTube and be like, how long does that last? But I had a really good day. Around lunchtime, me and my stepdaughter, Ella, that's my girlfriend's daughter, we went out for a nice lunch. My girlfriend Lauren, she was working. She works at home, so it is convenient. But we went out for lunch to Mary Brown's, ate inside, chilled there for like a little over an hour. We had great conversations. Oh, it was a good time. And then I got the call from home about poor Lily with a temperature. So I rushed on back home. Screen grabs. All right. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab a drink. did I miss? What did I miss? Who joined in? Who joined in? Oh, Chaser. Chase joined in. Oh man, I'm hot and cold and hot and cold all the time. Why? Why, guys? Yeah, man, it's great when you got like different horns to choose from. It's like super, super, super epic. Whistles, yeah, the whistles. I definitely knew what you meant. Oh, there, I'm just checking my email there, Brian. Video capture device. Oh, 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 oh. Someone mentioned last night that the SD70 Ace has like the loudest horn of diesel locomotives. Learning all kinds of things I never knew. Like I had no idea. $190 decibels. Yikes. It's crazy. Damn. Oh no. The stream says everyone disappeared. Except for you, Brian. You're still here. That's okay. Everyone gets busy. I must make myself more entertaining. I'm going to switch up the Conrail here for a moment. He had a good Conrail this Conrail had a good run the other night. Yeah, a monkey in a top hat. Well, I also did make a post that the stream is not likely happening tonight. I should probably get rid of that post, but too late now. All right. Is it on? I accidentally hit mute on the headset when I picked them up. I love their little perks. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Oh man, it went deaf for a minute. I think that's all the little perk things it has. I thought it had a pew pew sound. We'll play some MC Hammer. Can't touch this. It's the party train. Yeah, that's a couple of little perks. Rapido throw little perks in there in the functions. It's pretty cool. Hope I don't get a copyright strike for that. It's just my locomotive playing music. Just a second. I think I heard my name. I need. No, that's actually, yeah, Rapido makes little perks. I'll do another one here. You just got to go into the function 20s. Nobody's makes the Spanish Inquisition. A cheap weapon is surprise. Surprise and fear. Fear is one of two weapons. All fear and surprise. And ruthless efficiency are three weapons. Fear and surprise. Ruthless efficiency. And an almost fanatical devotion to the quote. Four. Our weapon. Yeah, they all have little perks. Such elements as fear. So I'm not commenting it. There's the Roadrunner. The Rapido is the Ghost Gray and Blue CSX locomotive. The Montana Rail Link / BNSF. That is an Athearn Genesis. Here, I'll bring it to the camera and slow it down. It is Rapido's new GP38. They just started doing Jeeps there not even a year ago. And there, we'll play some MC Hammer. Party Train. And it sounds like pretty good too. Oh, non-dynamic brake. Nice. Yeah, they definitely they did such a good job on the GP38. It's absolutely amazing. Even the interior lights up. I haven't even gone through all the functions on it. But that's the thing Rapido does. They put little perks. Awesome little perks in their locomotives. Little nostalgic commercials from back in the day and a little song here and there. Sometimes a sound effect from Star Trek. I'll check my text messages. Oh, no. Oh, I think I hear the door. Just a second. No, I'm hearing things. I don't know why. Hey, Caboose. Thanks for joining again. I don't know why I keep on. Sometimes I just hear things, and it's usually knocking, and it's usually I go check the door, no one's there. Must be a supernatural entity going on here. Hey, Caboose, want to hear the GP38 play some MC Hammer? Here we go. Party train. My layout is approximately 4 by 7.5. It was a 4x8, but I had to shave the length down a little bit because that's what fit into my loft. My bedroom's very small, and it was my girlfriend's idea. Back in the day, we built some loft beds, but the kids didn't really care about them. So she's like, just build the layout in one of the lofts. I'm like, that's an awesome idea. Here, I'll point the camera up a little bit. So I got to put some actual curtains over my windows, but yeah, it is a loft. Or my bed up there. And then I got some shelving underneath. I can't really bend it down enough to really show you. So I call it the loft bed layout. But I'm actually quite surprised what I could actually squeeze on basically, we'll just say 4x8, but it's just shy of it. It's like about half a foot off. And then I added a little table ledge. Well, works pretty good. My girlfriend there, she has some pretty cool ideas. Loft in Canada. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it depends on the manufacturer. Athearn Genesis 6 axles, no problem. No problem at all, because the inner loop is 18-inch radius, the outer is 22. Now, an Athearn Blue Box, an old Athearn Blue Box 6 axle, it's give or take. If any of yous are, I know a lot of yous are familiar with the Athearn Blue Boxes, so you know what that's like. Awesome, excellent locomotives. A lot of people's favorites, but they're the tight radius, the 6 axles can be a little wonky on. Hey, Jason, how's it going, buddy? Glad you can make it again. Well, no, that's one of the reasons why I definitely choose Genesis 6 axles, because I know they'll do the 18s. Although, be on the safe side, they all say recommended 22, and I can understand why. Get it, Brian, get it. Oh, that's awesome. I remember you talking about that, Caboose. Yeah, I'm not surprised the Goose was designed to take 18, because 18 is extremely common. Jason, It is HO scale 187. Oh, it's all good, Jason. I'm glad you popped in for a moment. But I definitely understand, man. We all get busy. All right, man. You take care. Have a good one, and we will catch you later. Ooh, con hell yeah. Yeah, close tender. It might slam up against the engine. Yeah, no jackknifing. Don't want that. That'd be no kinds of good. Oh, I heard my cell phone ding. It is the Book of Faces. Somewhat. Oh, okay. I just caught that there, Caboose. Oh, it had a hand in the tearing up of if I pronounce it right, I don't know if I ever could. Lackawanna. Did I get that right? Lackawanna. Some of that craft dinner soon. Like I wanna do that right about now. That I start something? Like I wanna have a drink of beer. Like I wanna get her phone number. Like I wanna be 21 again. My pronunciation is improving. I'll show you guys a. Oh, I love it. Like I wanna for the very first time. Someone must have thought about that before. Like I wanna. I'll show you guys another American beer I really like. It's Land Shark. I love the taste of it. Pretty good. I'm gonna do my best to remember that, Brian, and my next trip to the liquor store. I gotta try it if they have it here. Hopefully they do. Oh, excuse me, the burps. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I do prefer bottle. I have noticed that there is a bit of a taste difference. Oh, gotta try and be funny once in a while. Like I wanna make people laugh. Like I wanna tap that fat girl's ass. Oh, that there could probably get me a YouTube banned. David liked that one. Like I wanna just slide it in just once. Oh, I did say it's not meant for kids. Much, much worse on the Fist channel. The old saying, tastes like chicken, keep on licking. Smells like trout, get the hell out. Strike one. Damn. So I got a bit of a story, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Afterwards. So when I was like 17, I was talking, and I remember this conversation so good because it's like burnt into my head. It might have been 16. So like, I was talking to my buddy Craig. We were just sitting at the parking lot in our cars that we all hang out with, and my girlfriend at the time. I was like, "Yeah, Craig, man, I was going down on her, and it kind of tastes like copper." Like, have you ever had that before? And Craig's like, Matthew, man, I think you got your Red Wings. I was like, what? He explained it to me. He's like, she was either just starting her period or just getting off her period. But bro, you got your Red Wings. I was like, oh, dude. Yeah, no, that one might have been a bit too much, but it's burnt into my memory that conversation because it was like a little traumatic. And then I thought about it. I was like, yep, Craig is right. Yeah. I apologize for sharing that story. It might have been too much. But it's just like it was one of those things so burnt in my memory. It was just like crazy. One of those things you'll never forget having a conversation with a friend. Oh, damn. Damn, Brian. Oh, man. No, man, I've I'm sure we've all been there. Like I've had stuff happen that is almost like uh, it's almost like not believable, but it really happened to me. Yeah, new videos. But no, there was a no. Being young and having fun was good. Never, no regrets. Oh, I miss those Caprice classics though. Someday I will have another one, and it's got to have the 5.7 liter LT one, and put it a little sideways. But it's definitely phases in life. Like being a teenager, it was all about cars and girls, and throughout my 20s, it was all about the grind and cars and girls. And then I hit my 30s. Well, I got married when I was 30. No, sorry, 28. Married at 28. Had Lily at 30, what my wife at the time. And then shortly after that, I became a single full-time parent, single full-time dad. I never expected life to turn to go the way it did, but definitely no regrets. And then got into the model train hobby there, and yeah, Christmas of 2020 was when Lauren brought me that Coastliner train set, which the Rapido's pulling the rolling stock for. Despite how pricey the hobby can be, I think it was like the best thing, one of the best things I could have got into in life. It's a fun hobby. We get to meet so many people. Like it's you all know how you all feel the same I do. I probably don't even need to explain it. And it's great therapy. Ooh, DC controller with meters. I would say send me a link, David, but we know that does not work really well with Facebook because Facebook is weird. Oh, excuse me again. Oh, I'll tell you guys a quick story that is not disgusting, but this hilarious. So I was about 19 years old, and I was at a downtown at a popular club. There was actually three clubs in one. The Dome, we just called it the Dirty Dome, and so I thought I would use a pickup line that I heard before, and it actually works. So I was talking to a girl, we were dancing a little bit and stuff like that, and I just asked her, I was like, "You ever see the back seat of a car before?" She was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Meh, want to see another one?" She was like, "Okay." And that evening was all right. I think my live stream just turned into rated R. Three-years old, man. That is absolutely epic. You know, I think about it like I hear all the awesome stories of like, you know, not so much my parents' generation, but their parents' generation. And all the stories about how cool it was growing up in the 50s and 60s. If it was possible, let's think about a strange afterlife or something crazy. Let's say once you die, you get a choice to kind of do things over again, but you get to pick where and the point of Earth's history you'd like to be. I would want to be literally like 16 years old, right at 1950. Now, the cars were just a work of art, and people were like so social from all the stories I hear. I think that would be an epic time to live, like be 16 years old, 1950, and just, I don't know. That's just me rambling. I remember asking my father, did you ever think, like I remember I asked him, I was like, did you ever think back during the muscle car years that some of them would be as worth as much as they are? Or he's like, nope. He's like, I had a few I wish I kept. He said one of his favorites was his 1967 Chevelle SS 396. I do believe it was the 396 in 67, the SS 396. And he also had a Galaxy 500 that would literally squat in the front end, like almost want to lift right up. I'd never had, I've never had the opportunity to experience a muscle car, unfortunately. Maybe someday. Well, you, Caboose man, you must have like some epic model train experiences that you can share like so much. Man, I got to work on. I was going to do it. I was going to do it while I live streamed today, but I forgot the. Well, I ended up coming home anyway. But I got to work on that building I bought, the locomotive repair facility building. Oh, I hear Honda's racing up the highway. Oh man, dude, do I ever wish I could do something like that? That would be epic. Too bad we can't have transporter technology like now. Even like Gotta have a passport, I guess, to even cross the border now. Maybe it's always been like that. I can't remember. I just wish like Canada and United States could have something similar to the European Union, where we can just like, you know what I mean? Like an American citizen and a Canadian citizen can just like have an ID and just cross the border. Just show your ID, like your proof of citizenship to either country, and you can just like get over. And then friggin' it'd be nice if like in Canada we didn't have those duty taxes when we buy something from the States. That's just a pain in the butt. And just have like get rid of the Canadian dollar and just have the US dollar. Our dollar's worth crap anyway. I remember relatives that lived close to the border back in the day. Uh, they would like literally cross the border before it got super strict, just to go shopping to save tons of money. Go shopping in the States, save a bunch of money, and now at the border they just nab you. It's like, oh, you bought this? Well, yeah, we're gonna slap some duties on this and some taxes and this and that. So you didn't save nothing. Didn't save a thing. But it is what it is. Hopefully it'll change down the road. Yeah, even in Nova Scotia here, like anyone I met that's into the hobby lives too far away. Like I know if me and David Smith lived closer together, we'd be hanging out and stuff. But he's even pretty far away. I think there is a gentleman in Antigonish, which is just a half hour away. But I haven't talked to him in some time. Like there's definitely people in the hobby here in this province, but yeah, once we're the 51st state, yeah. Hey, Messy Modeler, thanks for coming to the live stream. I'm doing good this evening, not too bad. We're all just here enjoying some trains. I'm gonna quickly cook some craft dinner soon. Like I say, it shouldn't take me any longer than 10 minutes. I love my KD. Such a nice snack. Oh man, I bet your great uncle had some cool stories, Caboose. Like I say, I'm half tempted to go up the because Cape Breton, Nova Scotia headquarters is just literally a like 7-minute walk away. And I was just like I say, I'm half tempted just to go into the office and be like if I can job shadow for a day. Like I just really want to be in the cab of a locomotive, but you never know unless I ask. 440. Man. Man, you must have loved listening to his if he told a lot of stories about working for the railway. Oh wow. Back in the day, bro. Oh crap. Yeah. Well, that makes perfect sense. As soon as you put down the years there, I was like, yeah, you didn't you would have heard stories from other family members, not directly from him. Hey, Michael. Oh, that's a long day. It's a long day, Michael. Oh yeah, man. It takes when uh when my father and my mom when they had the family house, it was sold back in 2020. They we used the wood stove, and I remember the dump truck coming and dumping all the wood in the driveway and chopping it up and putting it away. And yeah, it's a lot of work. Even two or three people doing it, dealing with that is a lot of work. Takes the definitely takes the whole day. Now we miss that house so much. But it's hard to predict the future, really, of course. But you know, we talk about it now, and he wishes that he never sold it. The way things are going. Your dad went to work for the New York Central 1967 after he left the Navy. Wow. Yeah, I definitely had family and friends in the military. My younger brother is in the military. He's intelligence. So most of his job, of course, he can't really talk about. But I also had relatives in the Navy and Army. It was really weird when I was like 18 years old. Me and a couple buddies, we were really really gun ho about joining the military, and we wanted to join the local service battalion, which is the armored division, tanks, APCs, stuff like that. I wanted to drive APCs and tanks, and I mean, I might have been different now, but I'm definitely not joining the military now. Not at 41 years old, especially all my other responsibilities too. But the I ended up failing the medical because of my my migraine headaches. I mean, and I do understand later on in life why they wouldn't let join because of that, because I would have been what's the word I'm looking for? Having a brain fart. I would be like a yeah, I just can't think of the word. I'd be a weak link in the unit if I were to get sick because of it. Hey Eugene, buddy, how's it going? Yeah, I apologize, Eugene. I can't run in the Atlantic coastline tonight. My daughter Lily there, she got really sick, and I drove on home pretty quickly. She was having a sleepover at a friend's place and started getting sick, and had a temperature of 39.6 degrees Celsius. So that's around 100, maybe a little above 100 Fahrenheit. Well, we got the temperature down to 37.6 degrees Celsius. Yes, compromise. I would compromise the unit. Yeah, liability. Yeah, thank you. I was just having a brain fart. Couldn't think about it. But yeah, I suffered. I mean, I still suffer from aura migraines. They're just not as intense as they used to be. But that definitely crushed any dreams of the military. And it would have been the direction I would have went in because I grew up around it, right? It's what I wanted to do when I was younger. But life takes its different routes. So it is what it is. But my brother, I'm very proud of him serving. My younger brother's been serving for 13 years now. And he loves it, and man, he makes good money too. Like you get a bonus for being up in north. He's up in way up north, up in Yellowknife. Way, way, way up there. Like he likes his job and he literally laughs on his way to the bank. Yeah, Michael, exactly 100%. Like I was mentioning it earlier before you came on, like I have no regrets in life at all. Like I got married at 28. I lived up my 20s. Lived them up. No regrets. I got married at 28, had Lily at 30. Shortly after that, I became a single full time dad, and all I focused on was raising Lily. Full time work was not a thing for quite a while, but I worked part time. And then eventually, I, I never got, the drive armor in the military, but I did in 2019. I went to tractor trailer school. That was really fun. I got my tractor trailer license. I drove tractor trailer for 2 years. And then unfortunately, dealing with some medical issues. That's really long to get into, but we'll just leave it at that for now. And yeah, here I am, pretty much. My doctor did say I can go back to work no more than 3 shifts a week. But the problem with that is not many companies will do that because they need minimum 5 days a week. And and a big reason, a reason behind that is, uh, we're not a very big province, and there's only so many trucks. Now, here's the thing: if I was lucky enough to own my own truck, an owner operator, I would have no issues at all. But I can't. I'm not financially. I wouldn't get approved even for a used one. But it is what it is. But if I was lucky enough to own my own truck, it'd be no problem. But uh, the company I work for called Armor, they only have so many company trucks to go around, and to share a truck with someone would be really difficult if your availability is only 3 shifts a week. So I'm still employed by them, but that's the problem. They're trying to do something for me, but they just can't. So that's where I kind of stand in the trucking industry right now. It's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Yeah, me and my father, like he wants to help me get one, and we were looking at used ones. A used rig A used tractor, you can get a good one for about 70 to $90,000 Canadian. And if you think about it, I mean, yes, it is expensive, but people pay that much for a damn pickup truck. Pickup truck prices have gone through the roof. And yeah, it's a little frustrating. Like, we looked into getting one. He tried to help, but still couldn't get approved, even with him helping. It was a pain in the ass. So basically, I keep in touch with work about twice a month to see what's going on. And like I say, that's the problem driving a company truck. There's only so many to go around, and the availability to share one is not there because the highway, like I was highway, I stayed in my province, like I never left the province, so I was like basically pin to pin in the province. So basically, short haul, not pickup and delivery, but short haul. I'd pin up, drop off, pin up, bring back. But yeah, they just don't. There's just not enough trucks, and it's impossible to share one with someone because they're, you know, OTR. But I don't stress. It'll all come together eventually. And my backup for when anything like that usually happens. I'm not doing it now, but I was not too long ago. Um, I usually my second job I ever had in life was working at Canadian Tire in the auto parts department. So when things like I've fallen back on that a few times, and I'll probably fall back on it again for a little bit. Yeah, new rigs are like, and Canadian money. Oh man, they can get up to $250,000. You can get a brand new fleet truck with basic options for about 150, and that's your basic options that the companies would buy. They're just called the fleet models. You're not getting any leather seats or anything like that with those. Basic bare bones. You get your power windows, you'll get air conditioning, but not much in the terms of luxury. A lot of plastic in the fleet trucks. No leather wrap door panels. It's all plastic. Well, I mean, it's all plastic underneath that leather wrap anyway, but you know what I mean. You're getting the work truck. You're getting the fleet truck for that price. You're getting the equivalent of a base model Ford F-150. So I probably have Brian and David probably. Well, David knows. I told David my story, but I probably got Brian wondering how the hell I afford this hobby. I do make money. I do. I get I get paid for oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Help me out, David. Yeah, this is a brain fart because I get those a lot. I get a benefit for taking care of persons with basically I get paid for taking care of persons with disability. So I get that. So I do make money. It's not a crap of a whole lot, but it helps. But what I do to make things sustainable is keep the expensive cheap. Like the mini home we live in, it's not expensive at all. The mortgage is really cheap on it. Yeah, it's it's a caregiver thing. I just can't remember the particular name. I just having a brain fart. I can't remember. So I just do my best to keep life expenses as low as possible. My car is it's either paid off or I have one more payment. One of the two. I'll have to look at the. I'll have to check it out there on my. Yeah, I just got to log in the Toyota. Toyota in Canada have their own finance firm, Toyota Credit Canada. Interest rates at the time were super low too. My interest rate on my Corolla was like only 1.49% for a 7-year term, which I don't even think that exists anymore in Canada. And then they had a promo where they take $1,500 off the price of the car. So the interest over like 7 years was like $1,400. So technically, I know you can kind of look at it like almost 0% interest. Yeah, can't find deals like that anymore. But I think I just have one more car payment, and that is the 21st of this month, and that is done. So that's going to help out a lot. But man, I'll never forget like in my late teens and my 20s, man, the grind. Oh man, like I was it was nothing to work like 50 and 60 hours a week. Had no other responsibilities, so just like pulled in the grind. A lot of times had two jobs. I think one of my favorite jobs was yeah, go out to the corner in booty shorts till your neighbors pay you to go. Oh, hey Bill, how's it going? Oh, we're having funny conversations here. Oh, that was great, Brian. Yeah, we do get quite a few Daves. But no, life has been one adventure, that's for sure. Ecto, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, Eugene, I didn't even I left my girlfriend's place in such a hurry that I didn't even have time to bring the Atlantic coastline with me. I didn't really have to pack up much. I usually bring 2 bags with me, and then I just put everything back in them, and like on the highway I went. Yeah, happy Saturday to you too, Ecto. Oh, do you guys want to hear the Rapido GP38 play some Can't Touch This? It's hilarious. Those who have not heard it yet. Party train. Yes, it sure is. Rapido does little perks like this. It's up in the function 20s. They do a few. Here, I'll show you another one. They got 20, 21.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Our chief weapon is surprise. Surprise and fear. Fear is one of two weapons. Our fear and surprise. And ruthless efficiency are three weapons. Our fear and surprise and ruthless efficiency and an almost fanatical devotion to the Pope are four. Amongst our weaponry are such elements as fear. Are coming again.
And then Roadrunner. Can't touch this. Yeah, we can do that. Well, technically, we have BNS running, BNSF, because they own Montana Rail Link. But yes, I will put the BNSF on. All right, let me stop. Montana Rail Link. Of course, I parked you on the other side of there to make you impossible to grab. Michael, did you want the orange and black BNSF? I'm assuming. I will slap that on the layout. Oh no, a little figure fell out. Oh, there, I'll just put him there for a minute. There we go. Yeah, I love the colors, and the other thing about BNSF I love is you got so many choices of locomotives to run. Like I wanna tap that fat lady's ass. Like I wanna buy more locomotives. Like I wanna get that cute lady's phone number. Like I wanna cook some craft dinner soon. Like I wanna drink some beer. Oh shit, Michael, sorry. My bad. Back to PG-13, back to PG-13. Wink, wink. Or PG. Yeah. I was wondering how to pronounce it, and I asked it was like, is it Lackawanna? Lackawanna. I was like I wanna do a lot of things. Like I wanna win a few $1 million. Like I wanna be 21 again. And I'd probably do the same stuff all over again. Yup, exactly. Like, man, of course I thought about it. Like, I mean, I buy lottery ticket every week because you can't win unless you play, right? But now I think about that, like if I won it big, the first thing I would do is like, oh, excuse me. First thing I would do is get a bigger home for me and the family, and then I would help those who've been there for me through thick and thin, and invest. Gotta turn that millions into ways to make more. And make sure that the kiddos have a definitely make sure the kiddos don't have to worry about friggin' I just want them to have an easier life. I try my best to do that now. Thumbs up. Like I wanna hit that thumbs up. That might become a thing now. That railway name, like I wanna, like I wanna, like I wanna, all the things, bro. Another thing to be cool to do with like if you had all kinds of money, and I would so do it. The poor Cape Breton, Nova Scotia caboose number 2000 that's kind of rotting away. I would offer them money for it, put it up on my property out in Queensport, and it'd be like a man cave. I don't know how to fix anything when it comes to like carpentry and stuff like that, so I'd have to learn a little bit and then hire some people that know what they're doing. Oh, that's pretty cool. You grew up right by there. Oh, I'll tell you guys this little story. So I was trying to win an auction today, and usually I'm pretty good at winning them, but some of them, you know, a lot I drop out of because they just get too out of hand. But I was bidding on some Santa Fe Blue Goose coaches. It was a nice whole set of old River Aussies, and I was pretty confident I was going to get it. So the last 5 seconds, I put in my last bid, and I thought I got it, and then I threw in another bid at literally like at like 2 seconds. Did it as quick as I can. I was all prepared, and someone beat me by 50 cents. 50 cents. I was like, no. I like felt myself, my whole body melt. Because that stuff does pop up every now and again, but not an entire set altogether. Not the entire bloody consist. But I did find a seller, and me and him worked out a deal, and I got myself some really nice. I bought some really nice AHM Santa Fe green coaches, 1930s coaches, which is what Brian told me is what the Blue Goose would have pulled back in the day. I don't blame you, Michael. That would be a fun thing to do. But 50 cents. Why didn't I just go up a couple dollar more? But I was like, I was that limit. I was like, my limit is this. And it's like 50 cents. I'm sure it's all happened to you before. Oh man, that'd be awesome. You got a steamer. Heck yeah. Spilled milk. Yep. Like I wanna win that auction, but it was not meant to be. Not today, son. Try again next time. I need to get a light on this wall here. So it'll be a little more bright right here. Because I find this area here a little dark. Or just do what Dave Scott does and order some of the LED stripping. Yeah, Michael, I sure am. I'm still rocking the pink headphones. I do have a streaming mic on the way, and my docking station for the Ally X came in. It's actually made of steel. It's pretty cool. I'm very happy with it. So this is helping this little machine work a lot better. It's actually its size became pretty convenient. Oh, this reposition my camera again. But yeah, I do have an actual mic coming. It'll probably be here Monday. My metal wheels finally came. I've been installing them on my Union Pacific coaches at my girlfriend's place, so I got metal wheels on those now. I got a few to do here. I have a couple structures I need to get on the ball about, but just really didn't have the time. I have a locomotive repair facility by Walters. I got to get that built. I got to get the gift that Dave Scott sent to me. I got to get that built. I got the flashing and everything sanded down on it, but I just have not had the time. I got to get the airbrush going for it. And yeah, I bought a. I ended up finding a 100 pack. From what Dave and Brian told me, it wasn't a bad price either. It was $103 Canadian for a pack of 133-inch Walters metal wheels. Yes, I am. Caboose here. Just give me a second and I will write down my full name because that's the best way to do it. One moment. Actually, I'll just put it in the chat. Another brain fart. So I'll just write down my full name. I looked on Amazon, but Amazon Canada did not have an option for a 100 pack. So here's my full name. I'm going to put it here. Look on YouTube. Not YouTube, but Facebook. My bad. Spell correct. Wants to spell my name wrong. There. There's my full name, bro. Yeah. Anyone that wants to add me to Facebook, go right ahead. Yeah, like I say, we're really crushed back in the summer of 2024 that our hobby shop closed down. It's been around since 1947, Maritime Hobbies and Crafts. Absolutely crushed about it. There is a smaller one in the city in Halifax, but Buddy's prices are. I get, it's hard for small stores, but Buddy's prices are really like up there, really up there. I have bought a few things from him before, but it's really expensive. Well, the reason why I went with the 33s is because I like to get the older Rivarossi AHM passenger coaches, and they use 33s. They're supposed to be 36s, but they just use 33s. So if you put 36s on them, you got to shave the brake shoes down, and I didn't want to get into that mess. So if memory serves me correct, 33 is for freight cars and 36 is for passenger coaches. Except for Rivarossi AHM, the vintage stuff, they used 33 on their coaches. Oh, yeah. I have such a hard time keeping track of who I had on Facebook, man. I apologize. And a lot of times, like, I use Facebook Messenger more than anything. And I usually, the only time I really jump on Facebook lately is this if I post a pic of my daughter and her cat. I haven't had much activity on there in a while. Yep, I hear you, Michael. Like I say, though, for the sake of having the file down brake shoes on every Rivarossi passenger coach, I stuck the 33s. Okay, awesome. Here, let me just jump on the Book of Faces. I will confirm. Yeah. The Book of Faces. I get a lot of fake requests too from these like women with fake profiles. Oh, okay, that guy I remember. There, Michael got you on there. One of my buddies I grew up with. We met in grade 7. His like on his Facebook page it says, "My page is not a safe place. You've been warned." On Book of Faces. Oh, my 2-track there, Ecto. I just use a single crossover to connect power for each other. Just a single crossover over at the back wall there. It's a little difficult for me to swing the webcam over there. Well, single crossover makes it nice and simple. Just to connect power from the outer to the inner. Originally, I wanted to do 3 loops, but it just didn't work out because I have enough 22-inch radius Bachmann Easy Track to do 2 loops. So I put even with a little extension on the outer loop, I still couldn't put a middle 22-inch on. If I had a little more space, it would have been possible. So I stuck with 2 loops. Yeah, and I don't think I could get the webcam. I'll try. Yeah, I think I can get it over there. You can see the might see the crossover. There we go. Yeah, see single crossover. I didn't think I could do that, but it worked. That was epic. Yeah, single crossovers are great. Or you can do a double crossover, whichever you prefer. Technically, you can take a turnout and do it, but the turnout, 2 turnouts are going to make it a bit wider, like a bit more of a gap. Gold diggers. Yeah, nope, not falling for that. My younger self may have. Actually, it has. My younger self. But nope, not no more. I caught those red flags pretty fast. They can go dig their own gold. Like I thought about it like so many times, like if for whatever reason, and it would suck if it happened, but if me and Lauren like broke up, I wouldn't even want to be into, you know, in the dating game right now. It's absolutely like the horror stories I hear. I don't want to deal with online dating apps and stuff like that. I just like, yeah, it's just I do not ever again want to put the effort into, developing that kind of relationship. Again, I don't ever want to do it. I don't want to. Yeah, don't want to. Don't want to. It's like I remember there was like oh, someone here will know why that is happening. I think I know why. I just can't put it in the proper words. Oh, I see. I read about it recently. Well, not recently, probably about 6 months ago. I don't have it happen on this little layout. David or Brian will jump in here in a second as soon as they read that. Or someone else will. Bill will probably know. But I remember, like I say, this brain fart, I read something about that months ago, but I never had that issue myself. I do know if your layout is big enough, like if you have enough track, you have to get boosters. because the voltage will eventually drop. Thank you, Bill. I was thinking I just didn't quite word it as good as you did. Oh yes, I remember how I learned that. I was watching James May when they were doing the thing where they were building the longest 00 scale outdoors. They had to keep on adding basically car batteries to the layout ever so often. I remember now, that's how I learned about it. Yes, Caboose. Epic layout. But a small layout like mine, I wouldn't have to worry about a power loss. Now, mind you, maybe if I was able to squeeze an extra loop in there might be. But maybe not enough that I would notice. It is why Edison lost to Tesla. Yep. Oh, it's all good. It's all good, Brian. Yes, it does have sound. It's just the horn on it is not very good. The prime mover is. I never adjusted the volume on it yet. The horn's actually kind of sad. But the Rapido has quite a horn on it. You could probably hear the BNSF horn a little bit. Prime mover is nice though. The what's cool about the Lock Sound version 5s is you can turn their prime movers off and still blare the horn. Yeah, I gotta step out for a minute too. I'll be right back. Oh, Brian, you better snatch that right up before I do. I have no idea what kind of chips they use. They do their I know they do their own thing, right? I mean, they probably, they got someone else making their chips, but I know they're not the same as Lock Sound or Tsunami. Awesome. All right, give me like 10, 15 minutes, everyone. I'm gonna make myself some KD. I'm getting a little hungry, but I will be back. I'll have my cell phone with me so I can see the chat. Hey, I'm really sorry, everyone. I gotta end the stream. My daughter Lily, she's not doing good. She just started getting really sick. All right, yeah, I gotta go. Take care of her, and everyone, take care. Have a good one. All right. Thanks, Bill. Thanks for joining the stream, everyone.